your boy Chad, and I'm back with another video today. Today. I know y'all see this hat on my head. Yeah, yeah. If y'all like it, y'all comment and say y'all like the hat, cause I like it. Yeah, I love this hat. Like I love this hat so much. I love this hat. But yeah, welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel. And today's topic is credit score and why you need a credit card. Okay, we're gonna talk about having a credit card, a credit history, and the reason why to get one right now and start that history. Okay. All right, before we jump into the video, I hope y'all are subscribing. Like many of y'all view my channel, watched a little bit of the video. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Don't cap. I'm just starting, y'all not used to me yet. But while y'all watching, when y'all just click on the video, just click the subscribe button too. Like I got mad views and then no subscribers. Like, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? But yeah, definitely click that subscribe button. Like the video, comment with a positive or negative. Just comment on the video, If y'all want something for me to do, comment what y'all need. Because information is never too much. I can tell you that. Information is never too much. Okay? All right. So let's get into the video. Credit card. Why you need a credit card? For folks like me, recently graduated high school, never had a credit history, no, don't have a credit score. We don't have nothing. We don't have nothing at all. Okay. So I encourage you to get a credit card. You need it. At best, if you get it now and have it in position, to be honest. So you can start building that credit history. So 10 years from now, 12 years from now, you don't know what your credit might look like, So get that credit card and start building that history because we all want to buy things. We want to buy cars, we want to buy that house, we want to buy that perfect house, that family house, when you get home from college, whatever you do, we all want to buy something. And in America, I'm telling you, you need that credit. Because once you have that credit, oh, trust me, you got it. I'm telling you. Once you got that good credit, you got it. I'm going to tell you that. So the credit card I recommend for people like me that just recently graduated high school is a Discovery card because they give cards without you having a history. They're like the starter of credit card. So get a Discovery student credit card. They're gonna give you a limit of $500. You know, it's not for you to do major spending, and I'm gonna talk about that when. Let me just get out of the way. When you get a credit card and say the limit is 500, that's 100% of what you get on the card. So, and the thing is, having a good credit score is to always be in the 30% range of the card. All right? If you get what I mean. You always want to be in that 30% range. So it's not always going to be there, but you always want to be, when you pay that bill, you always fall back in the 30%. Cool. Because the thing is, when the credit company, when your bank report to the bureau, that's stuff they look at, like how much you use, how you use it, and don't like, as soon as they get the credit card, you go to the mall and you buy some Jordans and some tees. Don't do that. Unless you're gonna pay back that balance in a few days, don't do that. It's not for you to take up and go shopping with. Like $500 ain't money, to be honest. So it's not for you to take up and go shopping with. I know some of y'all will be dared to do that. Well, don't. I advise you not to, right? So when you get that card, you just use it for little things, like to buy snacks, to when you go to the supermarket, you're trying to treat yourself to some ice cream. Yeah. If you drive, use it to buy gas. But always try to pay back more than the minimum when you're paying back. So say the minimum is $35 a month. You know, that's the 35, and that's interest is coming out of that. So not all of that 35 will go towards your balance that you have. So if your minimum payment is $35, you want to pay like 40, 45. So there's that extra percentage that's going towards your balance. Okay? Okay. Now, as I said, thing to do with a credit card is just to buy a little snick snack. We don't go to your friends. You use it to pay for your drinks. Simple things. No big major purchases because you only got $500, and you always want to be in that 30% range. Okay. When you pay your bill, pay your bill early. Like pay your bill 2 days before. And thing that I advise that, as I said, your minimum with 35. And one way I go about you paying your credit card is like you pay 20 like the week before it's due. So that's an early payment. You don't pay all of it, but you pay $20 on it. So that's considered early payment. And then like a day before the credit card is due, you pay the rest of it plus that extra money. So you pay 20 after 35, which leaves $15 outstanding for the month. Then when you pay now, you pay another 25. So you're paying $10 more on your credit card. But the thing is, you have an early payment, you have another early payment. So that's a good report right there already. You got two early payments and you in the 30%. So when they report to the bureau, guess what happened? We got a good report. So the bureau will jump your credit up to 6 points or 3 points or 4 points or 5 points. You never know. You know. And another thing. Once you get that credit card, after a couple months went by, say 8 months, and you're paying your bill on time, you're paying that extra, you're using the card frequently, but you're still keeping it in that 30% range that you need to. Call your bank, call your usher of the card, and ask them what date do they report to the bureau. Because when that statement comes, they're the day that they report to the bureau. So call them and ask them that date. And what I would advise you to do, you see those two, so you know what date they report to the bureau. They normally report like the end of the month, maybe after you pay the bill, but probably not. So, because every bank is different, so I can't tell you which state specific that they report to the bureau, the credit bureau. So you want to call them and ask them that, you know, and see what they report to the. It's good. It's good when you're paying. It's good when they make some early payments and some other payments. So, you know, so yeah, that you need to do. Always call your bank and ask them what date they report to the bureau at all times, whatever bank you have. Another thing, say it's been a year and 2 months, and you have been paying your bills on time, you maintain that 35% range, you can call up your bank and say, hey, can I get a increase? Can you increase my credit limit? So normally after that, they will see that you're a good customer, and basically they will. But first, when you call them and ask them for that credit line increase, ask them, will it be a soft touch? Because they're gonna check your credit score. Ask them if it's gonna be a soft or a rough touch, basically, because you got two type of credit checks. You got a soft check and you got a rough check. Okay, a soft check is it's just basically you a soft check. It's just a little check, like probably if you're buying something at a furniture store or something. It's a soft check. They just do a soft check on your credit score. But you should ask the bank, are you going to do a rough check or a soft check. If they say a soft check, you say you can go ahead. But if they tell you gonna do a rough check, no, 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 no. You tell them to keep that increase, and just wait till they increase your card at time. They will send you a letter and stating that if you want to issue to accept it, of course, da 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 da. But if you call them and they say it's gonna be a rough check, no, don't do that because you're just starting your credit history. You don't want a rough check on your credit card report, basically. Okay, that's a messed up right there. You don't want a rough on it. So don't. If you call them and it says it's gonna be a soft check credit check, cool, cool. Do a soft credit check. See what I can get. You're probably gonna up to 750 or 1,000. You never know. But once it's a rough credit check, no, just let them do the thing and increase it by themselves. Okay. Another thing, two types of credit. You got personal credit and you got business credit. So personal credit is what you will use to buy a car, to buy a house, to rent somewhere, to buy an apartment, to buy a condo, you know, and to get personal loans. That's what a personal credit score is. But then when you have that personal credit score, you can all level up to a business credit. And that business credit is for you if you want, say you have a business idea. Guess what? You having a business credit will higher your chance of getting a more bigger loan to start your business. So you have a personal credit score and you have a business credit. You have a business credit score. Business credit score is what will give you those big loans to start your business. Obviously, it's a business loan, but it will give a personal loan can give you a loan to start your business. But when you have a business loan, that will make you be mentioned in some bigger areas and some bigger lenders, if you know what I mean. You're like in the big category, big league, if it was considered that. So yeah, hold on, my dogs are barking. All right, so yeah, I so as I was saying, my dog was barking. As I was saying that the credit score, y'all need it. When you get that personal, always try to go for that business credit because you never know. You got that business idea a long time, but you need the funding. You need that. You need that. You need that. You need that. But always go for it. Once you get your personal, you got that history in. You got that good report. Always go for that business credit. That's another way to get an American Express card. To be honest, got a Express. You know what I mean? Alright, so that's it. That's a little bit about credit. If y'all need anything else regarding credit, comment, ask a question. You can DM me for the friends on the gram, on Facebook. For those who have my number, y'all can text me and ask anything about credit. I would definitely, tell you. And uh, many little different freaks to having a credit issue. Oh, I know many y'all probably see this on YouTube or advertisement about you putting your child on your credit card. That is actually a good thing because you actually building the history from the young. See, at 5 years old, your child not going to use the card. First of all, not going to use the card. So if you can add your child from then, soon when it becomes 18, guess what? Guess what? That's 13 years of credit history already. So by the time he hits 13, he got a credit score. You see what I'm saying? So that is a good idea for the parents out there. Add your kids to your credit card from the young so they can get that history, girl. Get that 10 years of credit history. I know some parents probably regret that they didn't do it from that time. No, they can, because but do that. That's a great idea to add your kids to your credit card. Use the card every now and then to make sure you're keeping the card active. I don't say give them that because then this could be terrible. I know if you gave me, I'll be using that card. So don't give the kids. Give them every now and then. Like if they're going out with friends, give them the card. When they come home, they give it back to you. You check, give them a limit to spend. You're gonna pay it back. But yeah, definitely add your kids to your credit card. Cause that's years of history right there. So definitely do that. Yeah. And again, for those who are scared to get a credit card, no need to be scared. You need it. I'm telling you, you need it. I'm telling you, get the card, get on with the history, get on the start. Begin, start your credit journey. Like, get it. I'm telling you. I'm encouraging you to get it. You need it. You need that credit card. That's the only way. Well, there's other ways, but that's the main reason that you need a credit card to start that credit history. So by the time we 18, by the time we're 20, that's 2 years in. You understand? That's 2 years in. So by the time you're 30, that's what, 12 years in? Yeah. And some of us want to buy our house at 30, 29. By the time you will have a good credit score, once you do all these steps, no late payments, no low payments, always pay your bill on time, pay that extra, you know, always do the things. Don't do no rough credit checks, don't do no major purchase and don't pay back. So when you get that credit card, actually, I want you to treat like an American Express. Because when you use an American Express, you got to pay back all that you use within a couple of days or a day after or the month. So if you do a major purchase on your credit card, say you buy like a plane ticket, you don't want to use your live cash to buy a plane ticket, but you want to use your credit card. Make sure that by the month to end, you got that money to pay back. Pay it off. Don't keep it as a balance, pay it off. And that's a good thing. They will say, oh, they did a major purchase, but they paid off that. Yeah. So do that. All right. So that's it for the credit video. I'm definitely going to generate some more ways to having a credit card. I know for sure that in Chase, I can tell you this much. In Chase, they do have a credit debit card. So how it works, you go and you get that card. It's like you limit yourself. So you put 200, say for instance, you put 200 and then you use that money, but then you also put it back. It's your money. It's your money. Don't forget that it's your money, but it also building your credit because it's a credit debit card. I don't know if it, but I will do more research on it. And if y'all need more information, comment below if y'all do. So it's just your money, but it's in a credit form basically. You just use it and it dates your credit. And another thing, ways to build your credit history. Get that card payment too. That card payment is good. So if y'all out there, get that card payment, that's good. If y'all got student loans, y'all better pay that student loan. You better pay it on time. You better pay what they ask for. You just make sure you find the money to pay back. Because the student loan will ruin your credit. I'm telling you. Just a student loan debt will ruin your credit. I'm telling you. I'm going to cap right now. Having a student loan, that's a big deal. So make sure you pay that on time. Never miss a date. Like never. I'm telling you, never miss a date. Because just by it being on your credit, it's bad. Just by having it is bad. So if you miss a payment, nah. So you better pay that loan. And make sure y'all do those student forgiveness. If y'all need help with that, check me out. I do all that too. So if y'all need help with the student forgiveness, definitely check me out. Okay? Cool.